Hello and welcome to class everyone. My name is Rachel and today we're doing a 40-minute Pilates session. It's going to be intermediate level. We're going to focus on including some strength training as well today within the session. So these sometimes are exercises that we avoid, particularly as women, but we're going to do them together today, all right? So let's get started. We're going to start by just bringing ourselves into the moment, into our class. So let's just start standing. Let's have our feet fist width apart, arms down by your side. And let's just take a moment to breathe, to prepare for our session. So take a breath in through the nose, lifting the arms out to the side. And then breathing out, bring the arms down and think of drawing those core muscles in. So you're going to inhale, ribs expand, exhale, everything pulling in, up. Think of drawing into the center here. Once more, inhale and exhale. Now you're going to breathe in, lift this arm up. Breathing out, little side stretch. Inhale and exhale out, other way. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale and down. Again, reaching out, up and over. Lift and down. Reaching out, up and over. Lift and down. Once more each way. Up and out and lift and down and up and out and lift and down. Now I'm going to come to the back of my mat, so I'd like you to do the same. Still standing with those feet fist width apart, drawing the abdominals in, shoulders down, and then you're going to breathe in, and as you do you're going to sit back, so bottom's going back, arms are lifting to shoulder height, and then you're going to come back up. So you're going to inhale, arms to shoulder height here, and as you come up I want you to reach back and think of pressing back with those arms. So we're waking up the back muscles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So go as low as your knees are happy to go. All right, there's no kind of hard and fast rules with this. Knees are meant to move, but obviously I appreciate some of us have knee problems, so keep it to where it feels okay for you. No knee problems, go as low as you can. 3 to go. 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Now take a deep breath in, breathe out. Let's roll down, so chin to the chest, bend those knees, pull your abdominals in and come down. Think of fingertips heading towards the floor. And you're going to take a deep breath in there, breathing out. We're going to draw the abdominals in first. So think of pulling in here, tucking under that tailbone and coming back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest, rolling down. You're trying to find stretch through the lower back. So I feel it across that lower back, just below the waistline. Inhale, exhale, coming up, last one, deep breath in, exhale, chin to the chest, rolling down. Good, inhale and exhale to come up. Okay, so from here, take a breath in, breathe out. We're going back down. This time we are going to come down to the floor. We're going to place our hands on the floor. And you're going to leave your right hand where it is. So hands are in front of the feet. You're going to take your left arm out to the side. You're going to rotate now to look up towards that left arm. So drawing the abdominals in, getting that little rotation. Now, if you can, you're going to try and straighten your left leg as well. Ooh, that's quite the stretch, isn't it? And then you're going to bend and you're going to come back down. Let's go the other way. So right arm out to the side, rotate. So I'm pushing into my left hand to assist that rotation. And if you've got the flexibility, you're going to try and draw, straighten that right leg. Good. And come back down. Well done. From there, you're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to walk the hands forward. So we're going into our front support position. And then you're going to bring the right knee in, the left knee in. You're going to take the right foot out, the left foot out. So we're going in and out and out. So here's your strength training, working on body weight movements. Good, so keep coming in and out and out. So nice and stable with your upper body. And we're just moving those legs and in and out and out. Last time, and in and out and out. Now from here, think of pushing the floor away with your hands, and then I want you to inhale and try and bend the knees and lower the knees to just touch the mat and then come back up. So you're not putting any weight down, you are just touching the mat and lifting. Touch and lift. Touch and lift. Touch and lift. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. Now bring those knees down and sit yourself back. Get yourself a nice little stretch there. Well done. And then you're going to come on up and we're going to turn around and bring our feet in front like so. Okay, so from here, draw those shoulders down, reach those arms out, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to draw the abdominals in and you're going to tuck under, coming down to your waistband. Bring your arms overhead. You're going to breathe in, moving your arms, your head, your chest, and exhale, coming all the way up. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, drawing the abdominals in, coming back, bringing those arms overhead. Inhale, moving those arms, head and chest, and exhale, coming all the way back up. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under, coming down, arms overhead. Inhale, moving the arms, head and chest. Exhale, coming up. Restack that spine. One more deep breath in and exhale, coming down. Good. Arms overhead. Inhale. And exhale, coming up. And lifting up. Now you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to tuck under and open the arm out to the side. And lift back up. Other way. Coming back. And lift back up. Good. Coming back. And lift back up. And back. And lift back up. I'm just going to come and check something because my screen is saying you can't see me. So bear with me. Sorry to do that in the middle of the class. Okay. I can't see any messages from you guys, so I'm just going to keep going. I can't see that you're seeing me, but we'll keep going. All right, sorry for that delay if everything's looking good at your end. And we're going to exhale, drawing in, sweep back, and up, other way. And up. And up. And up, last two. And up. And up. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, tucking under, coming all the way down, bringing those feet in, preparing for your pelvic curl. So you're going to take a deep breath in here. You're going to exhale to tilt the pelvis and peel the hips up off the floor. You're going to inhale there. And as you exhale, let's slowly come down through the spine, all the way down and back onto your mat. So take a deep breath in, breathing out to tilt, and peel that spine all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Remember to soften through the rib cage as you come back down. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And peel that spine up. Inhale there. And exhale. Coming down. Deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Lifting up. Inhale. Exhale as you come down. And last one, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Lifting up and holding it here in your bridge position. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, try and tilt your pelvis up a little more. So we're really drawing in here and trying to move that pelvis in an upward direction. Again, deep breath in, exhale, tilting a little bit more. You should really feel this in your glutes. Once more, deep breath in, and exhale, tilting up. Now hold it there. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, lift your right leg up and tap it down. Lift it up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Last one, up and down. Place that foot down. Let's go on to the other side. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. One more, lift and lower. Take a deep breath in and then exhale slowly, coming down through your spine all the way back onto your mat. Now let's take those arms out to the side. Let's lift the right leg up, left leg up, knees together. From here, we're going to inhale as we go over to the right and exhale, come back to center. We're going to inhale over to your left, exhale, come back to center. Inhale right and exhale up. Inhale left and exhale up. Inhale right and exhale up. Inhale left and exhale up. Now inhale to your right, extend both legs, exhale, lift, and then lower the feet down. Inhale left, extend those legs, exhale up and lower down. Inhale right, extend the legs, exhale, lift and lower down. Inhale, left, extend the legs. Exhale, up and lower down. Let's bring the right leg down, the left leg down. Bring your hands down by your side and just stay there for a moment while I just come and check. I'm on my own today, so I'm just checking to see if you can see me. Okay, looks like you can, so that's good. All right, sorry everyone, it's just that I'm seeing different messages coming up, but I can see that I am there. All right, so from here, let's pick up the right leg and the left leg. Bring those knees right above the hips. We're going to do the 100, but I'm going to give you a different version today. So you're going to start with one leg down, one leg here. So you can feel how this is really already working your lower abdominals. No issues with the neck. You're going to bring yourself up, looking forward. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the legs every 5 breaths. Ready? So take a deep breath in and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5 and change 2, 3, 4, 5 and change 2, 3, 4, 5 and change 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the breath going and switch. And switch. And switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. 2, 1. Bring those legs up. Well done. Take the body down. Take the arms out to the side and lower the left leg down. So we're going to have the foot flexed on the left leg. The right leg, we're going to do the circles. We're going to do 1 breath per circle. Here we go, going inwards on an inhale. Inhale for 1, exhale for 1. Inhale for 1, exhale for 1. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, last 2. Hold it there. Let's go back the other way. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Well done. Take a deep breath in. Point the toes of the left foot and bring that leg up. Lower the right leg down. Let's flex the right foot. And here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Good. Let's go the other way. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last 2. Inhale and exhale. Point the toes on the right foot. Bring that leg up. Bend both legs at the knee. Hands underneath. Lift your head. Now think of pressing your thighs away, and you should find that will just bring you all the way up to sitting. We're going to go into the rolling, okay? So we're going to do roll like a ball. So you bring your hands onto your shins. You bring your elbows by your side. And you relax your shoulders. And first of all, you're just going to find your tipping point. So just do a little rock back and forth without actually falling back. And find that point of balance using your core. So you're moving the weight towards the back of your pelvis. And then from there, pull your tummy muscles in and tilt back. Inhaling and then exhaling to come up. So each time you do it, you tilt and back. We only go onto the shoulders No weight on the head or neck. And up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it there. Lift the legs up. Draw the shoulders down. We're going to do the teaser prep. So arms out. Keep those legs still, and as you exhale, pull the tummy muscles in, and this time coming down, articulating down, so you can feel the bottom of your shoulder blades on the mat, and then you're going to inhale and bring yourself up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. And if you need to, you can hold on, all right? Exhale, coming down. And inhale, coming up. Hold it there. Lift the arms up. Extend the legs. And then lower right leg, lower left leg. And come up to sitting. I'm just going to scoot back a little. All right, next of our strength training exercises. Hands behind you. So think of trying to get that stretch in your chest. Let's have fingertips pointing outwards. If you've got flexibility in your wrists, no wrist issues, you can have the fingertips pointing towards your body. All right, you're drawing in here, you're stretching here, and you're going to do a reverse plank. So you're going to exhale, pushing up, so your strength is into your hands and your feet, and then lowering back down. So try not to let the head drop back. Think of the movement coming from the hips. It's a sort of a hinge of the hips. You'll end up just looking slightly upwards and lowering down. Again, when you lower down, so we're coming up, when we lower down, we're not putting our full body weight down. We're just touching the mat. All right, 3 more. And lower. 2. And lower. Last one. And lower. And then you're going to bring yourself up to sitting. You're going to take your arms out to the side, palms up, and we're going to flex those feet and soften the knees. Spine twist sitting. So you're going to exhale and rotate for 1, 2, and inhale back to center. Other way, 1, 2, and center. And center. And center. 1, 2, and center. 1, 2, and center. And center. And center. 2, and center. Last time. And center. Now separate those feet. Bring the arms forward. Draw the shoulders down. And again, think of pulling in and up here and lengthening through your spine. Spine stretch. So take a breath in. Breathe out. Let's take the chin to the chest. Draw the abdominals in. And think of rounding over a ball. So this is called the spine stretch because you're trying to stretch out the muscles of the spine all the way down. Okay, and then once you've got as far as you can, think of adding a little hinge of the hips. So that's like a slight reach forward to extend the stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale there. And as you exhale, come all the way back up. Let's try that again. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Coming down. Extending that stretch if that feels good. Inhale and exhale. Coming up. One more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to the chest. Coming down. Adding that little stretch. Inhale. Exhale. coming all the way up. Well done. You're going to open those arms out, bring the legs together and turn onto your side. And I think today, because this is intermediate, we're going to come up actually. So we haven't done this one for a while, and I think it'll be good for us. So we're going to do the side kick kneeling. Okay, so we've got lateral flexion. So you're in this position. You're going to put that arm out and then you're going to go over to the side. Okay, and you want this wrist directly below the shoulder. You're going to reach this leg out. You're going to rotate right onto your side, bring this arm up and hand behind your head. And then we're going to lift that leg up to hip height. Flex the foot, exhale forward, 1, 2, point, take it back, 1, 2, exhale forward, and back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back. Good. So we're trying to keep as still as we can in the pelvis, very, very challenging. And back, last one, forward, forward, back, back, hold it there, reach that arm up, looking up towards that hand, well done. From there you're going to turn around, so keeping that same leg outstretched, and we're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold that leg up. Take your hands a little further forward. Okay. Draw your shoulders down. Now leave your leg where it is and try and bend your elbows and think of taking the weight forward as if your nose was going to touch the floor, and then you're going to press back up. So another strength exercise. Inhale. And exhale, inhale and exhale. So you're not doing anything with the leg, you're just focusing on your arms, 2 to go. Well done. From there, bring that same leg through, all the way around, and this is where you get your lovely stretch. So come up, hands on the knees, and let's enjoy this moment of rest and stretch. So you're trying to stretch out your left hip flexor right now. Now draw your tummy muscles in, and we're going to hinge back, hands down, flex that foot and try and lengthen the back. So you're getting stretch through the back of that leg. You're also working all your back muscles. You're pulling your abdominals in to support the position. Walk your hands forward. Wiggle the foot over so it's in front of your left hip. Hands forward. And take that knee out to the side, wherever it will go, so it can stay in the air, or you can bring it down if you've got that ability or that flexibility. But we're going to keep the body upright, okay? And then hold it here. 3 deep breaths. Okay, now I want you to sit onto that right hip and bring your left leg around. Okay, so the leg can be here, or if you're able, take it over. Get this sit bone down, hand around, lifting up, take one hand behind you, and then rotating and looking behind you. So you're just stretching everything out. Good. All right, coming up. Let's go do that on the other side, okay? So side kick kneeling, so start kneeling up. Think of this hand, you're going over to the side, so you're going into your lateral flexion. You're going to try and rotate and bring that leg out. So the idea is that we're not rounding forward. So just try and check this shoulder here is coming back. So you feel very open. It's almost like you're feeling a little bit stretched here. Okay, take this hand behind the head. Lift that leg up. And now we're going to exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. And I always like to think with this one, when you're going back, think of a little lift, because it really helps work that core and get the glutes going as well. Forward, forward, back, back, and forward, forward, back, back. Hold it there. Extend that arm up. Good. Turn to look up there. Lovely, well done. And what we're going to do from there is turn around to our kneeling position. Same leg is activated. We're going to lift and lower. So try not to let your head drop down. Think of a really nice upper body posture here. Tummy's in. Think of pressing the floor away. That will help get that alignment on your upper back. We're going to go 4 and 3. And 2 and 1. Well done. From there, you're going to bring that leg forward, lift the body up, and into your lovely hip flexor stretch. So with the hip flexor stretches, you go to wherever feels good for you. It's a stretch, so you want to feel the stretch. So you take it to where you need to. Good. Now pull your tummy muscles in, take your fingertips down, and let's go into our hamstring stretch. This one's always a little bit more tricky, even for me. Just straighten my mat up. There we go. Okay. So let's flex that foot. Let's think of sticking the bottom out and also thinking of the crown of the head lifting slightly. And that really will hit the spot. And just take some deep breaths there. Good. Now walk those hands forward and wiggle that foot across so it's in front of your right hip. Hands come forward as well, and then let that left knee drop out to the side. And just take it down to wherever you feel the stretch. Okay, but keep your body upright. So we're really trying to stretch that. Oh yes, left hip. Well done. Now sit on your left hip and bring your right leg around to wherever feels okay for you, here or here. All right, you're gonna sit both sit bones down, and then let's take one hand around, other hand behind you, lifting up, and then rotating to look towards the wall behind you. Good. Coming back, going to roll onto your front now so we can work our backs a little. Okay, so let's have the feet slightly apart. Hands down either side, so kind of above shoulder height there. Okay, and then head down. So first thing I want you to do is think we're going to inhale when we lift up. Okay, so you're going to inhale and imagine you're rolling a little ball away with your nose, coming up onto the bottom of your ribs. You're going to float the hands up, pop them down, and then lower the body down. So inhale, lift, hands go up, hands go down, exhale, lower. Lift, hands up, hands down, and lower. Lift, hands up, hands down, and lower. Now this time we're going to lift, hands are going to come up, reach out to the side, and as they go to the back, you're going to try and lift a little further, bend the elbows, and bring everything down. So we're going to inhale, lift, extend the arms, sweep them round to the back, lift a little higher, that's it, bend the elbows, and come down. Again, lift, extend the arms, reach them back, come a little higher, bend the elbows, and down. Last one, lift, reach the hands out, take them behind you, lift a little higher, bend at the elbows, and come down. Now bring your left hand under your head, bend your right leg, and reach around and take hold of that foot. Rest your head down, take a breath in, and as you breathe out, let's try and reach that leg up. So you're pushing your toes up towards the ceiling, you're pushing the foot into the hands, trying to get that lovely stretch there. Good. Bring it down, switch sides. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, pushing up. Hold it there. And lowering down. Well done. Release everything. Let's have the hands under the shoulders. Let's push back up. All right. Into our kneeling position here. Okay, you're going to tuck your toes under. And we're going to keep the posture the same, but we're going to exhale, pull the tummy in and just float the knees off the floor and bring them down. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. One more, lifting up and down. So this is your strength work and your core work. Now we're going to lift up. You want to be just off the floor. Reach your right leg out. Bring it in. Reach it out. Bring it in. Reach it out. Bring it in. One more. Out and in. Place it down. Lower down so you're just hovering off the floor. Left leg. Out and in. Out and in, out and in. One more, out and in. Tuck the toes under and now extend into your upstretch. Push the weight back, lowering those heels down. So getting that really nice stretch there. Okay, now I want you to bring your left foot into the center so it's in line with your pubic bone. Leave your hands where they are, point the toes of the right foot and try and lift that foot up. And just see how far it will go. Okay, once it's as far as it can go, push away from your hands and try and deepen that stretch. Good, now bend the knee, bend the left knee and straighten. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend the right knee and straighten. And as you straighten, try and lift a little higher and straighten, bend and straighten, and then bring that leg all the way down and let's swap sides. So right foot in the center, left leg extends, and then you're going to lift that leg up to wherever it will go. Now push the weight back towards your leg. All right, and then from there, bend the right knee and straighten. Bend the right knee and straighten. Bend the right knee and straighten. Now bend the left knee. And as you straighten, try and come a little higher. Bend the left knee and straighten. One more, bend the left knee and straighten and bring it all the way down. Coming back to your feet, hip width apart, final stretch, chest towards the thighs. And then walk your hands to, walk your feet to your hands. That's it. Take the weight out of your hands, bend your knees, and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly come all the way up. Bring the arms up. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, I want you to roll down. Inhale, and then exhale, come up. Take the arms out to the side. Good. Inhale, open. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale and exhale, coming all the way up. And take those arms out to the side. And thank you very, very much for watching today. It's been lovely to spend this time with you. I am live, so the experience is as if we're working out right now, so nothing's edited. It's just as I am, just as it happens. I apologise for any confusion today. I'm having a few technical issues at my end, but I can see that you can see me, so that's the main thing. If you enjoyed the session, please do press the like button. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. When you subscribe, then you get the opportunity to interact with me live on the chat here. So if you've got any questions about your Pilates practice, any questions about how to do Pilates with certain injuries or medical conditions, or just you want a few tips on a certain exercise, this is the best time to ask me because I can talk to you directly, okay? And if you are watching on demand, then maybe stick around, listen to the chat because we always have lots of information. I get so many messages about people who said, oh, I watched your chat the other day when you were talking about, you know, spinal conditions or hip injuries, and it was really interesting. So do think about just letting it roll and listening while you go and make yourself a cup of tea or something, all right? So thank you very much for watching. I'll come on to the chat shortly, but if you need to go, well, have a beautiful day and I'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your patience today. It's very strange for me because I've actually got my phone here. So I can see on my phone that you can see me, but actually looking at all my tech, it looks like I'm not broadcasting, which is why I had to check a couple of times today. But hopefully all good. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. And thank you very, very much for joining me today. So this stream goes out every Friday at 10 a.m. A quick reminder, I've been away for a couple of weeks, so this is my second class back after some long distance travel, so still recovering from my jet lag, but it's lovely to see you here. And a little reminder that every Friday we do intermediate Pilates, okay? So every Friday, intermediate Pilates at this time. And every Monday we do mixed ability. So Mondays change depending on where we are in the month. We do beginners, we do mixed ability, and we also do seniors on Monday. I try and do a senior specific class. So senior is classed as 65 plus. And I do that on the first Monday of every month. Now, if you are senior or if you're in the 65 plus bracket, you don't have to do senior classes. I call it senior because that class is focused on people that want to move more gently, at a slower pace, or maybe have some age-related issues that they want to learn how to manage and to strengthen. But I am 60 and I can still do all the Pilates, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that, you know, don't let your number, whatever your number is, hold you back from movement. You can move at any age. You just have to take on board where you're at medically, you know, how you feel in your body. You know, it can be very different. For example, when I was in my late 40s, I was super fit, could do everything, had no issues at all. I went into menopause at 52 and everything changed at that point. And it was, you know, I had to keep teaching, but it was a very difficult time for me for lots of reasons, but my whole body felt so different. I'd never experienced anything like it. So I had to adapt at that point to how I was going to move. Now I'm on the other side of the menopause. I'm actually fine and I'm back to moving as I did before. But naturally, you know, I'm 60, I'm a little bit stiffer than I was, so I need to give myself more recovery time, but it doesn't stop me doing any of the exercises. Okay, so don't feel that, you know, I know some people said they don't want to be called seniors, etc. It's just there as a guide, so you understand that senior means more gentle. That's all. But if you're able to do the exercises like today, then you keep coming to Fridays and keep doing the Friday classes. At the moment, we're sticking with 40 minutes because all of you that come to me live, you like doing a live class of this length. So we'll stick with that for the time being. A few little notes I need to tell you. Playlists are coming out this weekend. So I've got a new playlist for you tomorrow. That will be Intermediate Pilates playlist, October week 3, and that's a curation of 5 videos I've chosen from my back catalogue that I would recommend you do in the following week. And of course you can add Monday Live and Friday Live to give you the full 7 days if you're happy to move every day. Personally, I do get a lot of questions about whether moving every day is good for you, and I say yes. Yes, it is. You just have to have a little bit of what I call light and shade in your movement. So I wouldn't do, even me personally, I wouldn't do a super hard intermediate advanced class every single day of the week because your body needs recovery time. So I would do a very challenging class, follow the next day by a less challenging class that maybe has more stretch. That gives me time to keep everything moving, but also address any stiffness I might have had from doing a more challenging class the day before. So think light and shade, light and shade, light and shade with your movement, and that will really help. The other thing I highly recommend, which has nothing to do with me on YouTube, is that you go and have a nice long walk. Walking is so good for the mind and the body. I have a dog, so I have to go walking every day. She's not with us today, just in case anyone's wondering where she is. She's had to go to the vet, unfortunately, because she trod on a piece of glass and it's cut her paw. So we've got to, Kerwin's actually taken her off to the vet today, which is why you can't really see him on the live stream. But fingers crossed, I think she'll be fine. We just need to get her checked. Anyway, I digress. The other thing I need to tell you is there will be a playlist out on Sunday. Sunday will be the Gentle Beginners and Seniors playlist. And again, that's October week 3. And that is 5 videos as recommendations for you to do during your week. And every week I curate these videos based on all the messages you send me, based on what you tell me you like, based on what you tell me you need. So I'm always reading your messages and thinking about what you need and when you need it, all right? So they will be out Intermediate Saturday, Gentle Beginners and Seniors on Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to go to the chat and just say hello to everyone who's here today. Hello to Yvonne Thorpe. Hello, Yvonne. Thank you very much indeed for your donation. Much appreciated. Lovely to see you here. I can see a Kobayashi, I think that might be Michelle, who's in Yokohama in Japan, where it is raining. I hope you enjoyed today's class. I know it's your Friday evening, isn't it, Michelle? So lovely to see you. Josie Briggs says, time to get my kit on and mat down. It is indeed. I hope you made it, Josie. Thank you very much indeed for your donation today. Hello to Leslie Masson, who says, I've got a 2-week half-term break from my local class. I'm really looking forward to joining you live. Thank you, Leslie. Lovely to see you. Morning to Carlin Holgren. Carlin, who's in a very cold Atlanta, Georgia today, and says, good morning, International Pilates Buddies from cold Atlanta. Glad to see everyone back live. Well, it's lovely to see you as well, Carlin. Thank you very much indeed for your donation. I did miss you all when I was away, so it's lovely to be back live. I think there's something about doing it live. For me personally, I like the buzz of doing it live. I like the excitement because I know that you are all here right now doing it with me. And of course, there's always that you never know what's going to happen. Like today with me, I'm still looking at my computer and I can't see anything, but on my phone, I can see you can see me. So it's, you know, there's that kind of adrenaline rush I get with doing that. But I also think for your Pilates, it's so important to feel accountable, to feel that you need to turn up for your class. And that's partly why I do these live sessions as well as my recorded sessions, because I think it makes a real difference. If you know that I'm really here doing it right now and you're doing it with me, it's that sense of community, togetherness, and that we are accountable to each other. I always turn up for you, you always turn up for me. So it's win-win for everybody. Judith D, thank you so much for letting me know that you could see me. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm on my own today because Kerwin's taken Doggy to the vet, so I'm kind of managing everything myself at the moment. Helen Lees, hello Helen, lovely to see you. It says, welcome back Rachel and Kerwin. I'll be doing the class later, got a hospital appointment, but I'll know it will be as great as always. Kofi on the way. Thank you very much indeed. Helen, yeah, just a reminder everyone, if you want to support this channel, I don't have an app, I don't charge for these classes, they're always free because I want to be able to give back the way I was helped when I was younger. You know, many of you know because I've talked about it a few times on here, but I come from a very difficult background, a very poor background where we couldn't afford, my parents couldn't afford anything really. And the reason I'm doing what I am today is through the generosity of others who've helped me along the way. Initially with helping me with dance classes, that's my old dance teachers. They used to let me teach the younger kids or assist teaching the younger kids in exchange for being able to take class myself. And if it hadn't have been for them, I wouldn't have the life that I have now. So I'm always so appreciative of that kindness and generosity. And now in later life, I want to give that back. So if you appreciate what I'm doing, maybe you could think about supporting me to keep this channel free for everyone so that anyone out there who wants to have the benefit of really good quality Pilates, they can do that through the channel. So I have a Ko-fi page, details are down below on how you can buy me a cup of coffee. It's like a virtual cup of coffee. It's a way of donating and supporting the channel. And of course, as people have done on here, you can also choose a super sticker. So if you look down the bottom of the live chat, you'll see that smiley face. That's the way that you can donate directly onto the channel on YouTube, all right? So thank you very much, everyone that's supporting me. Robin Newcomb, wishing you all the best. Robin is not well. She's got some kind of flu. Robin, rest up, my love. I know it's tough. I think it's the season, isn't it, for all these things. But look after yourself, do rest, and we'll see you back here as soon as you're better. Linda Verney Thompson, good morning to you, Linda. Lovely to see you. You're back at work, so you're going to save this for tomorrow, which is wonderful. Hello to Madeline Woodhead, who's also going to do this later. Not able to join live today, but as always, I'll catch up with the sessions. I love the fact that everybody pops in to say hello, even if they can't make the class, which is wonderful. Hello to Martine de Kerpel, who also has, she's got to take her cat to the vet today. So lots of things going on this morning, aren't there? Lovely. Leslie says, just lost you 5 minutes in when it went to an advert. That's really strange, Leslie. I don't know why that's happening, but let me look into that. Because I always set my, just so you know, when I set up these live streams, I always set them up so there are no adverts. You have to tell YouTube, don't put any adverts in, because I don't want to disrupt the class. So I'm sorry that that happened. Let me double check that, Leslie, afterwards, just to check nothing has kicked in there that shouldn't have done. Diane McFadden says, enjoyed the session. Thanks, Rachel. I'm sure moving into a bungalow has weakened my leg strength. What Pilates moves are the equivalent of daily climbing the stairs? Hope you enjoyed your break. Yes, isn't that funny, Diane? When we don't do these things regularly, you suddenly notice, don't you? So I would say, Diane, do more of my standing Pilates sessions. Assuming your knees are okay, any of the standing Pilates classes would be good. I also have some shorter ones, which are ones that we recorded last summer, which I've got like standing Pilates. If you put in standing Pilates for legs, I think it's legs, glute and back. I can't see at the moment because I haven't got my lovely Kerwin assistant to hand. He'd stick it in here for you, the link. But you want to do my standing Pilates because all of them have lots and lots of leg work in, and that's what you need to be doing. So the equivalent of climbing stairs, just so you know, Diane, and it's in all my standing sessions, are movements where you're lifting the legs up, okay, because that's the same as climbing stairs. Yes, if you're climbing the stairs, you're moving up in this direction. You want to be doing the knee bends like we did today. I also add all my ballet ones that I have, yeah, where we're doing this kind of work, the wide V work, all of this works all of your leg, bottom and lower back muscles. So I would say, Diane, keep it really simple. Standing Pilates, any of those would be good for you. But if you look at the ballet inspired ones, I've done quite a few with weights lately. I'm actually doing one on Monday, which is a ballet inspired standing Pilates with weights. You will see in there the work on the legs. So I would add more of that in, Diane, because you're not doing the daily stair climbing. My suggestion would be do a short one of those daily. I've got lots that are 10, 15, 20 minutes. Try and get one of those in every day, and that will really help. The other alternative, Diane, is, I don't know where you live, find somewhere where you live, maybe a local coffee shop or something like that, that maybe involves having to go up and down stairs. When I used to live in London, I always made a point of going upstairs rather than on escalators, that kind of thing. And obviously I don't know where you live. You may or may not have that opportunity, but where you can, challenge yourself to climb, whether it's walking up a hill, down a hill, all that kind of stuff. I do it with my dog daily. If we go out somewhere, then I will go up the hill, down the hill, all those things to just get that extra work in the legs. But the short answer is do one of my standing Pilates sessions every day, and that will really help. I'm just going to have a little cough, excuse me. Okay, getting a little dry. It's nearly my coffee time. Kerry Ward, hello Kerry, lovely to see you. Kerry says, thanks Rachel, that felt like quite a different routine. Nice to try new moves, enjoyed that. Oh, I'm really pleased, Kerry, thank you. Yeah, I was going through the routine this morning and last night as well, thinking about how to bring in some different moves along with the regular moves. And I realise now, I've just realised, Kerry, because this is what happens when you teach the Pilates teacher. People often make jokes about how Pilates teachers can't count or forget to count. It's not that we forget, it's that we have so much going on in our brains at once. So when you teach Pilates, you've got to remember, number one, what exercise you're doing. You've got to be able to do the exercise. You've also got to be able to talk through the exercise that you're doing so you can instruct, teach, help the person who's watching, listening you, and at the same time you've got to be thinking about what the next exercise you're going to do is. And that's why sometimes we forget to do things on one side or another. And I've just remembered we didn't do the press-ups on the other side, but hopefully the fact you did 8 on this side is fine. But there we go. No one's mentioned it yet, but believe me, people do tell me sometimes, you forgot to do this side. And it's like, yes, there's so much going on up here a lot of the time, but there we go. And of course, I'm doing all of that and I'm simultaneously broadcasting live. So there's like 10 conversations going on in my head at any one time to be able to do this. Anyway, I love it, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so we've got Leslie Matten says, surprisingly, I managed to do most of that with a few less repetitions for some exercises. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. And donation on Ko-fi. Thank you very much indeed, Leslie. Josie Briggs says, I really enjoyed this class and it set me up nicely for some heavy digging at the allotment later. I'm feeling well stretched and energized. Wonderful. Thank you, Josie. We'll have a lovely afternoon at the allotment. If you're in the UK, I mean, you can see out our window. It's lovely and sunny at the moment. So hopefully it's going to stay that way for us, albeit a little bit chilly. Judith D says, that was amazing. Thank you so much for the class. I loved the strength work and the flexibility challenges, just what I need. I'm so glad. Thank you, Judith. And thank you so much for your donation today. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you. Sue Samble says, thanks, Rachel. Good to have you back. Hope you had a lovely time. Please could you return to adding duration to your live titles, as struggling with playlists when scheduling for the time I have. Okie doke, I've taken that on board. Thank you, Sue. If you're listening, Sue, do you want to see them? Do you want to see it in the title like it is today or on the thumbnail? Because often it's a case on the thumbnail, that's the picture. It's about finding room sometimes, but I can happily include it in the title like I have today, 40 minutes, so you know what time you have. But yes, no problem, Sue. I will certainly bear that in mind when I do the playlist. Diane McFadden, thank you very much for your donation today. Sandy McClure, thank you very much indeed for your donation. And Carol Heath, thank you for your donation as well. Much appreciated. Pat Go says, thank you, Rachel. I'm 79 and find double leg extensions cause a bit of backache. If they do, Pat, don't do them. It's easy to leave them out. Excuse me. Often what happens with the double leg extensions, whether you're lying on your back or you're on your front in a plank, that involves a lot of core and lower back strength. So core being all around the center, the side and the back. And often what happens, the reason the back aches is because we're not able or we're not remembering to really engage and pull inwards on that core. If you pull in on the core, it will support that lower back. But if you have any issues with your back or for whatever reason your strength is not what you would want it to be, then just don't do it or reduce it. So I think today we were doing, excuse me, my mat's gone skew with. I think you're thinking, it sounds like you're talking about these positions. So this position, if I let go of my core like that, I can now feel it in my back and it's not nice. It's not nice at all. But if I pull my belly button in, push into my hands, now I can feel it more in my shoulders and I can't feel any discomfort in my back. So that's a sort of something to remember for all of us. When you're doing the plank, it's easy to kind of drop down and let go of the shoulders, but you need to think about pushing the mat away. That engages all your shoulder muscles, pulling the abdominals in, that then lifts everything up. And can you see now I'm stable? Now, of course, if that still doesn't work for you, then you bring everything into doing things with single leg. You bring one knee in, and you're still going to get core work. All right, you will still get your core work in that position, but you won't be straining your back. So if that is an issue, that would be my suggestion. But think about that placement. Often I find with people that I teach, it's those two things. It's shoulder placement. It's engaging the muscles under here. It's very common for people not to engage those muscles and for their shoulders to lift. So it's engaging the muscles so you're nice and stable in the shoulders, and engaging the core so you're nice and stable in the center. Okay, who else have we got here? We've got Carol Neath, who says, great session today, some tricky stretches, but loving the challenge. Sad to have missed last week's session, but I managed to catch up. Fabulous, thank you very much, Carol. And hello to Dance Kay, who says, hi Rachel, greetings from North Macedonia. I found your channel a few months ago and this was my very first class with you. You are one of the best Pilates teachers I've ever met. Oh, bless you and thank you very much. And hello to you. I don't know what your name is, but hello to you in Macedonia. Thank you very, very much for your lovely message. Much appreciated. And Ali says, oh, Carol says, my session also stopped and I had to reset along with some adverts. All right, let me look into that, Carol. It's really strange that YouTube, what they've done is, I think they've updated everything. And it used to be you could have these sort of presets. And my presets are always no adverts because I don't want your flow interrupted. And somehow it's automatically putting them in, even though I've said no adverts. And it even says here on my thing, ads off. So I can see that I have selected it correctly. So I don't know what YouTube's doing, but I will follow up with their, my YouTube manager and check on that today. And Alice says, good morning, Rachel. I've got up late and I'm going to do this just after the live session. Love you all and have a blessed and a wonderful weekend. Sue Samble says, could you put it in the wording, please? As tricky to read on the thumbnail image. Brilliant. Thank you, Sue. I will certainly bear that in mind. I won't necessarily be able to do all of them because I think there's 600 videos now, but I will certainly look at my playlist for tomorrow and Sunday and add those timings in. Just as a little note for everybody, when I put the timing in the video, for example, today I said 40 minutes, the timing relates to the exercise portion. So if I'm doing a live video, which then becomes an on-demand later, the length of time is the time of the exercise. I don't include the time of the chat because some people just want to know how long's the exercise bit, because I appreciate we all have busy, busy lives. Sangeeta, hello Sangeeta, lovely to see you. Sangeeta says, loved it. Another request on finding sessions. Could the date go into the title? I sometimes remember when I did the session that I want to repeat, but I can't remember the title. Thanks, Sangeeta. Oh, thank you very much, Sangeeta. It's a great suggestion. Unfortunately, I haven't got the room to put the date in as well. I will have a look at that though. It's just that you have to put in YouTube, you have to put a title that will make things easy to find for people who are looking for you. And what I mean by that is if you teach Pilates, for example, they need to know it's a beginner Pilates class or it's an intermediate Pilates class. And as Sue's been saying, they need to know the time. So it's a 40 minutes intermediate Pilates class. And then there's the challenge of, well, what type of Pilates is it? Is it standing? Is it lying down? Is it with a resistance band? And you only have so many characters that you can put in. So I totally get that, Sangeeta. Let me have a think about that and see how I might be able to do that in future. The other thing is I think you can select favourites at your end. So maybe if you do a workout that you like, you add it to your favourites, that it's always in your favourite section. Because you know you can make your own playlist of my videos. So you can make your own, you can remix, you can make your own playlist. So that's your other option. Anyway, Time is up, everyone. It's just gone 11 here in the UK, which means it's coffee time for me. It's been lovely to see you. Remember, I will be back at the same time next week. So 10 a.m. Friday for another intermediate class. I'll get that up on the channel early next week. I will also be here Monday. Monday we're doing standing Pilates with weights. It's going to be one of the favorites. I know you all love my ballet inspired. So it's going to be a fitness class, but it's going to have a little dance flair on it. But you do not have to be a dancer to do it. So don't stress, don't worry. It is a class for everyone. All right, so that's what we'll be doing on Monday. And lovely, Sangeeta, yeah, I'll have a read of that afterwards. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. It's been lovely to spend the time with you. Take care and have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon.